I'm John Deary. This is Chris Deary. Welcome to another episode of Grubmasters.
Today we're doing wings. I love wings personally. The recipe we have here is excellent. We've been doing this for a long time. You're gonna love it. Gonna start off and do our wings nice and slow. 225, 250, about 2.5 hours. John, tell us about how we got this smoker going.
So we prepped the smoker exactly the same way that we do for ribs. We filled that charcoal container about halfway. We put some hot coals on top. Same way as that. I encourage you to look at our episode on firing a smoker. Same procedure. We did do one thing slightly different today, though.
Yeah, I noticed the water pan here is not filled with water, but it's enveloped in some tin foil.
Right. So we're really just going to use this as a heat shield today. We're going to take this. We're going to place it into the in there where it goes, just like before. But we put the foil on it for really two reasons. One is easy cleanup, okay? And the other thing is these wings are going to drip since the water's not going to be in there to cool that down. They're going to hit the bottom of the pan if the foil wasn't there, and it's going to burn. We're going to get smoke, but not good smoke. It's going to be disgusting, burny smoke. So with the foil, there's a little cushion of air there, and that's going to provide just that little bit of insulation, that little bit of air movement to keep that from burning. So we've got the best of both worlds. We got the heat shield, easy cleanup, and no burn smell. Or taste.
Like it. Today we're smoking with applewood. We're gonna get this chicken started now, and start off. Put a little bit of olive oil. Just sprinkle that around on top here.
A nice little coat just to make sure everything sticks and it browns up a little bit.
Get it nice and coated. Get a nice bowl of wings. And then John's gonna sprinkle on the dry rub. And the rub here is salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Gonna get that. A little sprinkle. Maybe just a little bit more, John.
Yeah, you can never take it out, but you could always put more in.
That looks about right. So these wings are just about coated perfectly.
All right, let's get these right into the smoker.
All right.
I'm gonna grab our water pan. Gonna slide over here. Gonna lay this in. Put our bottom rack on. All right. Now Chris is placing these wings in there, and we're gonna put basically half the wings on one rack, half on the other rack. And you're gonna notice that the way that he's placing these is he's placing them over that water pan. Again, it's going to act as our heat shield. If we put them way out on the edge, they'll cook a little bit quicker than the ones on the inside. We want a nice even cook here.
Sneak a couple more on this level. John?
Looks excellent. All right, let's lid this up.
All right, the wings are ready. It's time to start thinking about our sauce. Johnny, what are we putting in our sauce?
All right, this sauce is just really no fuss, no muss. We're going with the traditional style buffalo wing. We got a half a cup of butter, which is basically just 2 sticks. We're going to put in 2/3 of a cup of hot sauce. Use your favorite hot sauce. We'll put in a splash of distilled vinegar, Worcestershire sauce. It's hard to say.
Worcestershire.
Right. And now we're going to do just a splash of distilled white vinegar. Gives it a little bit of a punch. And the secret ingredient, Chris.
You might think it's funny, but it's going to pay dividends in the end. We're going to put in just a little bit of sugar. We'll tell you all about it a little bit later. Just a little bit more.
A little bit more. All right. Okay, so I've got this in an 8-inch Dutch oven. It's perfect for making a little sauce like this. I'm going to just take it, I'm going to throw it on the 3-burner stove, and we're going to let it simmer for a little while. And when it's ready for coating on the wings, we'll bring it back up to temp and it'll be good to go. Okay, so we've been watching our wings all afternoon. We've been maintaining really between 225 and 250. It's been a warm afternoon. These things are done just after the 2-hour mark, a little bit quicker than expected. That's why you have to maintain watch over your wings. All right, we've opened them up. We've tested one, and they're delectable the way they are. But I think it's time to harvest these wings.
All right, let's do it. All right, you see these wings? They look really good like this. This part of the operation of smoking is now complete. Okay. All right, now on to Operation Fry 'em Up. We're gonna take approximately 1/3 of the wings that we cooked. We're gonna get those bad boys into the basket and we're gonna drop them into the fryer. This is just gonna make them a little bit extra crispy, still maintain the smokiness, but a little extra crispy.
You know, and actually, you'll hear people talk a lot about, well, chicken in a smoker, the skin's a little rubbery, I don't like that texture in my mouth. This is where the fry comes in, because they come out so crisp, but it maintains all that moistness that we worked so hard all day to capture with the smoker. So let's get these babies in.
You're gonna cook those about 325. You're just putting them in for what, a couple minutes, John?
Not even a minute. Yeah.
Not even a minute. Just touching them up, get them nice and crisp. All right, for the second part of Operation Fry 'em Up, we're gonna do the same thing we just did here. Get about 1/3 into the basket, fry up the wings, get them nice and crisp. This time we're gonna take it off and we're gonna coat it with the sauce that you saw us make a little bit earlier. Johnny, about 1/3, right?
About 1/3, yeah. And you know, the thing with leaving some just fried without sauce, kind of the naked wing, is you never know. Sometimes you're dealing with people that don't like buffalo sauce, and actually sometimes I've dealt with somebody that had an allergy. So this is just, you know, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. They could eat that, whereas, you know, maybe something in your sauce somebody might be allergic to. So just something to give a little thought to.
Yeah. And these are great, just the way they are. Personally, I like the sauce on it. Time to make round 2.
All right, we're back up at about 325. Okay, so now we're going to pull these wings just like the last ones. All right, so let's pull the towels.
What do you think? Ladle a little scoop of...
Yeah, put like a ladle on there. And this is key too. You don't need a lot of sauce because we're going to toss these now. That might even actually be good. Let's give them a little toss and see. And see, look, they're already coated. So you don't want your wings swimming in sauce.
He's right.
Because they're already perfect. So let's get some of these right into our little platter here. Now these are gorgeous, gorgeous wings. But now we could do better.
I think we can kick it up just one more notch. The third part of Operation Fry 'em Up, we're gonna do a GMU wing. Stands for Grubmasters Uber Wing. This time, we take that last third of wings, we put them in, we fry them.
We take them out, we coat them up with a little bit of sauce. That little bit of sugar we put in before plays a very key role right now because we're gonna refry it with the sauce on there, and that sugar is gonna caramelize, give it a little nice sweetness, a little extra crispiness, and then we're gonna resauce it, and they're just gonna be that much better.
Now, for the sake of time, let's just take these wings. They're already coated.
All right.
All right. And let's just toss them in our basket and refry these. So, smoked, fried, sauced, fried, sauced.
GMU wing.
If you've ever had double fried French fries, that's what we're going for here. Just extra, extra, extra crispy. All right, the bowl, please.
Looking good. Maybe just a little extra ladle of the sauce. Probably enough.
All right, we'll get another little toss.
And those wings are my favorite. I cannot wait to sit down, put up my feet, eat a couple of these, and be in heaven.
Yeah, so let's plate these up and let's do a little sampling.
All right, we're at the end here. We've smoked them, we've fried them, we've sauced them, we've double fried and sauced them. It's time to try these, John.
Yeah, I can't wait. We've been talking about this all day. Dig in.
All right.
The naked.
Oh.
First thing, smoky. You get smoke. No doubt about it. These wings were smoked. And juicy.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. The naked, I like them. Let's try the one sauce.
Let's do it.
To be honest.
Doing the big one.
Taste that sauce.
The sauce is not so hot that it's going to embarrass you in front of your friends, though. I mean, I could taste the chicken still. So it's got that buffalo flavor, but it's not like punching you in the mouth. Okay? But it's good. These are amazing.
That's an amazing wing right there. Smoked it, fried it, sauced it once. Now, the GMU. Johnny, let's sink our teeth into these.
Cheers. Wow. Look at mine, like fell apart because that double fry, crispy.
Super crispy, super tasty, phenomenal. Phenomenal?
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
I'm gonna finish my other one up.
These aren't going to last us very long.
I want to talk, but I want to enjoy my wing because they're that good. I hope that we've inspired you yet again to try something maybe a little bit out of your wheelhouse. It's not that hard to fill up a Dutch oven with oil, throw a thermometer, and fry something. You don't have to use a fry basket, use a spider, you could use tongs. Not that big of a deal. You got a smoker, use it. You got a kettle, you could smoke them on the kettle. The fact is, you guys could do this stuff, and it's just great eats. So it's just phenomenal. It's the watchword of the day. Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
All right, we'll see you next time.